welcome to this vlog. So Sundays I usually do my meal preps. So today I'm actually gonna go and buy my groceries, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I cook my food and how I measure every single ounce that I eat throughout the week. Personally, I think is the hardest part of competing is just your nutrition and meal prepping and getting everything right and resisting the temptation of eating hot Cheetos and donuts and cookies and pizza. So yes, I'm gonna take you with me to the grocery store. We're gonna go shopping. So let's go get this cardio session going. We're gonna go to Walmart and then we're gonna meal prep together. Let's go. I've been watching some YouTube vlogs of competitors and what they do after their shows, and everybody eats freaking donuts, sweets. So I'm really excited to eat some donuts, pizza, wine, cookies. I'm like thinking about food the whole time I'm doing cardio. That's my motivation. Get asparagus from here from Walmart because look at how thin they are. So I'm actually gonna go to Food King and I'll show you guys that store because all the produce that's here, it's a little bit cheaper there. It's always so festive in Food King. Okay guys, so the grapefruit here at Food King is 43 cents each, and in Walmart they were about like 80 something cents each. So you pretty much get two for the price that you would get over there at Walmart for one. Okay, and the asparagus here are $3.67. So look at how much better they look. Much nicer. This is how you know you're in a Mexican store. I want to show you guys exactly kind of what I got and what I bought, and I kind of laid it out for you guys to see. So first of all, the most two important things were my chicken breast and my tilapia. This tilapia, like as you can see, everything that says great value I bought at Walmart because it's a little bit cheaper. And my chicken breast, I used to buy these in the big 14-pound bags that were frozen, but they were just coming out super dry and it was getting harder and harder for me to eat the chicken. So I decided to just go ahead and buy them fresh. I cooked them, and you guys will see right now how I store them so they can last me longer. My tilapia, I go through tilapia so fast because I eat tilapia 2 times a day. So this kind of goes by fast. I bought actually 2 of these. Green beans, edamame, egg whites, baby spinach, almonds. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and let's get cooking. The first thing I'm gonna do is the chicken because that is what takes a little bit longer to cook than everything else. So as I cook the chicken, I'm actually gonna bake it. That's what I've kind of like to do. I try different things like frying it, grilling it is obviously my favorite. It tastes so much better. But I'm not gonna go outside right now on a hot day to turn on the grill. I kind of don't even really know how to work the grill unless my dad or my hubby are here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bake it. While the chicken is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and start with everything else. So let's get started. First things first, if you are a Hispanic family like me, you know that your family keeps all the pots and pans in the house in the oven. First, we gotta take all of those out. Oh my god, that was a lot of stuff. Then I'm gonna set the oven to bake at like 380 degrees. That's kind of what I like to do. And I'm showing you guys what I bought actually in Amazon are these black containers, and the pink ones I just bought at Walmart. I'm gonna start by just washing my chicken. After everything is washed, I like to just give it a little bit of a beating up just so that it can be a little bit more even. After I make sure that everything is even, I kind of take off all the like little white spots that it has, just all the fat stuff. Then I just season it with salt and pepper, which is the basic seasoning that I use. I'm also going to use some chicken seasoning. I just find all of these seasonings in Walmart, and I'm doing half of the chicken with paprika. I'm just going to rub it in real good in both sides, and actually just this past weekend I got a shipment of Flavor Good seasoning, which is a super yummy seasoning, pretty healthy, and it tastes so good. It has different seasonings like pizza, nacho cheese, Taco Tuesday, so it's really good. But on the other half, I did the roasted garlic, and these seasonings I just found at Walmart. So once the chicken is all nice and seasoned, I am gonna place it inside the oven, which should already be at the correct temperature, and I'm gonna set the timer for around 30 minutes. Sometimes I do a little bit less. Next, I started cutting up my sweet potato. I make sure I wash them real good, and then I start cutting them. I'm going to place them in actually a steamer. So this pot at the bottom has some holes, as you guys will see right now. And I just fill up the other pot with water, and that is it. I don't add anything else. I just open up the little vent, and it will just steam up, and it will cook like that. Next, I'm gonna do my rice. I'm just gonna do 1 cup of brown rice, not white rice. Brown rice is a little bit of a better carb, healthier carb. For 1 cup of rice, I'm adding 2 cups of water, and I'm just really barely seasoning with just salt and pepper. I don't want to add too many things to it, especially because I'm so close to the competition. I don't want to eat more salt than what I have to. I'm just gonna close it up and let it cook by itself as well. And then we're starting with the asparagus, which some people don't like, but I really don't think it's that bad. I make sure that I just cut the edges where it's a little bit hard at the bottom, and I'm just going to season it with some lemon pepper, some just regular black pepper, and that gives it a pretty good like lemony flavor, which I like. Make sure to check on your rice and your sweet potatoes and your chicken and everything else to make sure that nothing is burning. Everything, you should still keep an eye on it. It's kind of hard to cook a lot of things at once, but little by little you'll get the hang of it, and this will help you save some time. So while everything else is finishing up cooking, I am gonna cut up the tilapia fillets that I bought. These are pretty good size fillets. They're pretty big. That's why I buy them in Walmart, because in Food King they're kind of smaller. So I just did some lemon pepper and some pepper with it, and I'm just gonna close it up. I like to fry them and where they come out a little bit crunchy. That way they just taste better. And look at how pretty the asparagus is turning out. I love how it looks. The sweet potatoes are also pretty much ready, so I'm gonna just put them in a bowl, let them cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna have them ready to measure them later. So I am done with the chicken. The timer will beep. Make sure you get it out on time. I do like to use a thermometer just to make sure that it is in a correct temperature and that I won't get sick, because that's the last thing you want to do while you're on prep, to get food poisoning. I also just cut it up to double check. It looks so juicy and delicious, so I'm very excited to eat it, and the camera keeps getting foggy. But I'm very proud of my chicken. I used to suck at making chicken. I used to just make it super fast and easy and not really put a lot of effort into it, until I was getting really tired of eating dry, nasty chicken. So now I researched how to make it juicy and good, and now it is way, way, way better. Now I'm gonna cook the edamame kind of the same way that I did with the asparagus. I just add a little bit of garlic and lemon pepper and just regular pepper to it. And next we're gonna actually start measuring everything. So this is the scale that I use, and as you can see, the containers weigh 1.2 ounces. So now I wanna add 5 ounces of chicken, so it should average out to 6.2 ounces once you add the 5 ounces of chicken. I do that for 4 containers, and then I add my 5 asparagus, which look really good. And then I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of brown rice. I'm only adding it to 3 containers because I only eat carbs on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and the rest of the week is sad, no more carbs. Then I do the same thing with the tilapia. I put 5 ounces in each container. And with the tilapia, one of the sides is 1 cup of spinach. So I wash some spinach, and then I just try to kind of stuff some spinach into a cup. Then I put it in a baggie, and then I add 1/2 cup of cucumbers, and then I add 12 almonds to it. And I like to add it in a baggie just because when I'm gonna heat it up, I just take out the baggie, I put the tilapia in the microwave, and then it comes out nice and warm, and then, or nice and hot actually, and then I just add all of this salad on top of it, and that way I don't heat it up with, you know, the vegetables. All of those are actually stay the same throughout the whole week. They don't change because there's really not a lot of carbs in that meal. Then I do another meal that also has fish. This one is also 5 ounces of tilapia, and this is, I believe it's 1/3 of a cup of edamame beans. And then I will also measure 4 ounces of sweet potatoes, which is my favorite. I actually recently just started smashing the sweet potatoes and made like a smashed sweet potato, and I put a little bit of cinnamon, and it was so good. I should have done that a long time ago. Okay guys, so the last thing that I cook is actually breakfast, and for breakfast I eat a cup of green beans, which I have here, and 6 egg whites. So for the egg whites, I just buy the liquid egg whites that come in Walmart. My coconut oil is already kind of burning. It's supposed to be warm. So I just toss it around a little bit. They are frozen. I just toss them in frozen because they're going to go in the fridge anyway. I just want them to cook a little bit and to season them a little bit with some salt and some pepper. So as part of my meal for the morning, my breakfast, I can eat 3 corn tortillas with my egg whites and my green beans. And sometimes I add a little bit of sriracha because sriracha really doesn't have any carbs or calories. So that is my breakfast. Let's finish, and then I'll show you guys exactly how I pack everything so it can be ready for the rest of the week. Finally done with the kitchen. Meal prepping always takes me around an hour and a half to 2 hours. One time it even took me 3 hours depending on how smooth it goes. So I finally cooked all of my meals. I eat 6 times a day. So I cooked for Monday through Thursday because Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are my low carb days. So only Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is when I actually eat my carbs. So as you can tell, it's a lot of food. It takes a long time. What I'm gonna do now is pack it inside of my lunchbox. This is the lunchbox that I have. This used to be my husband's, and I used to think he was exaggerating because it was way too big, but now it's perfect for me. So I do take my first 3 meals. So I pack my breakfast, I pack my lunch. This is the low carb one. My lunch, and I pack my pre-workout meal together with a snack. It all fits perfectly inside of here, as you can come and see. It all fits perfectly in here, and then I just put my snack in here. I do fill up on Sundays with all of the my fat burner and all of the other supplements that I take. I put them inside a little baggie instead of taking a bunch of different containers. It's just easier. I already can tell them apart because thankfully they're different colors. So I just put my little baggie in here with enough supplements for the rest of the week. Pretty much everything fits in here perfectly. I closed it up, and this is how I take it to work. So that is it, guys. Thank you for watching this vlog. I hope it helped you guys to get some ideas of meal prepping. I know right now my meal prepping is very limited, very clean. It's kind of boring, but I am 3 weeks out. I'm trying to keep some abs and still stay toned. I am really craving pizza and donuts and cookies and all this stuff. But for now, I really have been doing this since April for almost 4 months. So I want to make sure I finish strong without any cheating and just keeping everything 100%. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye! Oh my goodness. Don't worry, babies. I'll come back for you soon.